Set up in 1958, the agency has completed some incredible groundbreaking missions. From the first human moon landing to planet flybys to capturing real-time footage of a star being reborn. The organization, founded in the United States, has redefined the way people understand and see our infinitely abundant cosmos. All of this wouldn't be possible without a dedicated team behind it, though. And while the people on the ground spend their time between work and home, the astronauts heading into space ultimately live their missions. Which means they have to find activities to keep themselves entertained while out on the International Space Station. With a whole host of comedic anti-gravity mishaps, space parodies, and galactic jokes, it seems those inhabiting the ISS are always looking for a punchline. Fortunately, thanks to technology, those antics have been uploaded online for all to enjoy. And there is one shining star in particular who kept the world amused during his mission. Scott Kelly recently returned to Earth after spending the longest time in space ever for a US astronaut, with 340 consecutive days. During that year, he kept himself and those online entertained with his weird and wonderful hobbies on board. Astronauts famously use the microgravity environment of the space station to advance knowledge in Earth, space, physical, and biological sciences. But Scott was eager to show the world some other fascinating features of microgravity by carrying out some of his favorite activities. One of the weirdest examples was his discovery that he could play table tennis.
But up here on the space station, they allow you to play ping pong with a ball of water, and it's pretty cool.
Using water-repellent paddles sprayed with a Teflon coat, Scott passed the liquid ball from one paddle to the next with humorous results. But while Scott spent the longest time in space, he wasn't always alone. A number of other astronauts from around the world also took part in shorter missions, and at one point there were as many as 9 people inhabiting the station. And with such a large number of people, mealtimes called for a rather weird table plan. But despite being confined to the habitable artificial satellite throughout the year, Scott did not miss out on the chance to dress up for one of his favourite holidays. However, it's not just the astronauts who have become stars of social media. Mars rover, the automated motor vehicle famed for checking out the red planet, has become a star online in its own right. The device has its own Twitter account, where it provides updates on its daily exploits to its 3.5 million followers. While giving a personality to the space equipment may seem strange, there is method to the madness. The use of social media engages the general public, and particularly the youth, in what can sometimes be complex subject matter. However, not all NASA's efforts to engage the younger generation have been so successful. Despite being talented engineers, the astronauts should probably avoid a second career in the music industry. This original video, produced earlier this year, was meant to inspire students to pursue careers in science, technology, and engineering. But what is clear is that the team certainly aren't afraid to poke fun at themselves. Before each big mission, the agency have a long-running tradition of recreating posters of popular Hollywood movies. The crew poses for a wacky photo, emulating characters from a variety of films. Posters so far have included spins on The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Matrix, and, of course, the iconic Star Wars. And by being a little weird, they've clearly captured the attention of those online.